Hi, lovely lot. I know what you're thinking, another video in our bonny capital of Edinburgh.
But today we're doing something a bit different, something that possibly even locals don't know about. So we thought we'd take you along with us, and we've started here in the innocent railway tunnel, which doesn't look so innocent as it echoes.
I know, it's a bit eerie. Okay, so we're on a mission to earn our perfect Sunday roast, but with a twist. But in true Scottish rebellious fashion, we are going to have pudding first, because why not?
So it's a bold strategy from her, so let's see how it pays off.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for us.
We're heading to what's said to be one of the oldest pubs in Scotland. First, of course, a sweet treat, but stick around, we're going to be trying vintage bowling. That should be a lot of fun, but first, pudding.
Hi everyone, okay, here we are, our first stop of the day, a place called Pudding. We've heard great things about it, plenty of sweet treats, so naturally, great place to start.
And I'm not too sure the order of events. I think you're supposed to have your dinner before dessert, but what I do for the channel, and we've organised it on the best Scottish summer day possible, so we're going to hurry up in there.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's get inside, bye. As you can see, it's a Studio Ghibli-themed restaurant, and it didn't disappoint. It had Totoro, it had Kiki's delivery service. Yeah, it was great to go and just look at the decorations on the wall and just, yeah, try the Japanese sort of themed food. We were both quite hungry at this point, so we decided for a cake each, and yeah, we were glad. Definitely on the pricier side for a cake in Edinburgh. You can definitely get cheaper cakes if you go elsewhere, but as a treat, it was worth it. The cutlery was cute. It was a shovel and a trident-looking fork. As you can see me trying to work out which utensil to use best. And yeah, again, delicious. Sobby shoes.
So the Sheep Heid Inn is a short distance from Edinburgh city centre, although it feels like a million miles away. You're stepping back into the real history of the area, into Duddingston village, which has got connections to both Bonnie Prince Charlie and even Mary Queen of Scots.
Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number one, and if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of Confidence Club, cause that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw. I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just don't.
Okay, we've made it inside the Sheep Heid Inn. You can literally feel the history on the walls. This place is really good, so we'll show you around. But first of all, we have to earn our food first. Let's go see.
So we've booked a vintage bowling alley experience just for ourselves here in the back of the pub. This is really cool 19th century wooden bowling alley. Let's see how this goes. Wish us luck.
How cool is this? This is one of the last of its kind in Scotland. Much better than the flashy bowling alleys that we're used to. All right, go for it.
So it's harder than it looks. The wooden balls are quite a bit lighter and smaller than you're used to, and the lane itself's got quite unique character. But I don't know, I think, to be fair, I think it should be that the loser pays for dinner, and let's have some fun. Watch how it's done.
Okay, so the winner is clear. Looks like I'm paying for dinner. So it cost £10 per person. Sorry about the noise there. Roger is trying to score 10 in the desperate last few seconds we've got left. But it is £20 for the hour. But the room caters for up to 7 people. So if you're splitting that between 7, it's really affordable. And actually we priced up the local bowling alley in Edinburgh for 2 people for an hour, and the price was nearly £50. So it seems like really good value. It's obviously, it's history and it's fun and it's a nice thing to do before dinner. It's time to go now. Let's go and eat.
Cheers.
Good game.
For one of us. No, well played.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors.
Wow, so what you're seeing in front of you right now is the 21-day aged sirloin of beef. You've got pork belly, which has been slow cooked, half a rotisserie chicken, bread sauce, apple sauce, we've got gravy, there's horseradish cream, parsnips, carrots, Yorkshire pudding, you name it, it's on here. It's just incredible.
So this is pork crackling, but I have to say this is a proper roast. Beef tender, gravy's on point, liquid gold, and the crackling, well. This place might be off the beaten track a little bit, but I would try here just for this Yorkshire pudding. It's buttery and just light, and yeah, this alone is worth coming here for the roast. The bowling's great fun, but I would come here every Sunday for the roast if I could. Incredible.
Okay, 10 out of 10. The Sheep Heid Inn turned out to be an absolute gem. We would fully recommend it if you fancy doing something a bit different in the capital.
So if you find yourself in Edinburgh, maybe try pudding first. It turned out quite good for me.
For us?
Well, for us, yeah. If you've got any recommendations of other hidden gems in Edinburgh that would be worth trying out and want to share with other people, let us know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and maybe consider subscribing. Until next time, bye!
Bye!
Oh yeah.
Cakes and sweets, I'm staring at the screen, I can see it.
A cure for the air conditioning.